Guys, welcome back to Katie's Crew. Today is a new video. Today is a new video. Sorry about that. Today is a new video, and today I thought that I would do a cute little sit down with you guys because I feel like I'm always on the go whenever I'm filming all my videos, which is great. I love that, but I'm not really on the go all the time, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I needed some content to film that was inside the house just because I feel like we're always going everywhere. So why not film a cute little video like this? And I used to do this kind of a lot back when we first moved here. I was always in the house and we were always kind of like just chit-chatting just like this. So I thought that that would be really fun of us to do this time too. It's really freaking cold and I don't know what it is. It might be because I made this drink and like I put ice in it and like I was in the refrigerator and stuff like that, but for some reason I'm cold. Like I have goosebumps. I don't know if y'all can see. I have freaking goosebumps all over me. I don't know if y'all can see that. It might just be my skin. I feel the goosebumps everywhere. But anyways, today, as you guys know by the title of this video, we are going to be doing a little sit down and a little advice from one person to another. That one person being me, the other being you guys. Because I feel like, obviously, as you guys know, I am graduating high school very soon. I am a senior in high school, class of 2025. We're so crispy. But yeah, I am graduating this year. And looking back on all my 4 years of high school and even beyond that into middle school, elementary school, and everything else like that, there is a lot of things that I regret not doing. Being socially awkward, or being like, not socially awkward, but just like not going for things. Just do it. Nike, you know what I'm saying? There is a lot of moments like that where I wish I would have just done it. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. How to make it easier for you guys to just do it, all right? I have a bunch of little things on my phone that I have pulled up right now that are just like little things kind of just to get you started on not being so awkward when it comes to everything. I don't really know. Just like things that you can start doing to become more social. And I really wish the lighting would stop changing. It's getting very annoying. Anyways, the best thing that I can give you is think about what it will look like for you in 5 years and how that could possibly change your life. Like if you become friends with someone, if you tell your crush that you like them, if whatever the scenario is. But basically, one of the first things to start small, but it's going to be helpful in the beginning, is just to start saying hi. No matter who it is, just say hi. You see somebody out in the street, hey, give them a little hand wave, a little hi, how you doing? You know, stuff like that. Just, this can be anywhere. It could be in the hallways, the coffee shops, freaking grocery stores. I don't know. Anyway, anywhere. You might notice that people are a lot friendlier, and you obviously will encounter people who are not going to be the nicest all the time. That's just a part of life. Not everybody is nice. Not everybody is going to want to have a conversation, but just doing it and getting over that will help you in the long run to be able to make sure that you're not as socially awkward and you start being confident. Not saying that you are socially awkward, because I don't know, but you did click on this video, so maybe you are, or maybe you're just looking for some tips. My phone almost just fell. Anyways, here's another really good one that I think can help, because I know that I've struggled with it a little bit. Just in the past, I don't really do it a lot when I'm talking, so it's just making eye contact. That's a really powerful thing, I feel like, when you're talking to somebody. Obviously, it's okay to look away. Like, you don't have to be staring them down the whole time, because that's a little intimidating, but I feel like it's definitely necessary to make eye contact with people. It is going to be a little awkward at first if you're not already friends with them or something like that, but people enjoy it, and it lets people know that you're actually listening and you're not just like yapping just to yap, or you're not just like half listening, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's a good one. And obviously, eye contact is so hard for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but eye contact, I swear, can be one of the hardest things to do. And personally, I think I've gotten better at it over the years, so all it takes really is just that sort of practice, which you guys got. I know y'all got that. Okay, I moved. Sorry. Okay, a good thing to do, which I actually wanted to start doing. I've actually been reaching out to people and seeing like what exactly I can do to help, but it's volunteering volunteering or like joining clubs and stuff like that, I have actually been working on, like I just said, I've been working on emailing some people and trying to get myself out there. Because I moved, especially because I moved, I feel like it's been so hard to like make friends with people and just keep relationships with people that are like genuine and cool and stuff like that. I have a few people that I talk to, but there's nobody that's really stuck, and I'm kind of looking for people who are moving into the same chapters of life as me, or like similar chapters of life. Obviously, because I'm getting older and I'm graduating and I don't really know anybody from the school over here that was graduating, and all the rest of my friends are in California. It's been kind of like a difficult transition for me, I feel like, especially. But if y'all are in the same position, there are things that you can do. A lot of the libraries in the area will host like social events. Not all of them are good. I've been to a few of them that are just like nobody shows up, which is normal. I mean, not a lot of people go to libraries to meet up with people, but I don't know, if you're struggling with that, it's good just to get out there in any way that you can, even if not a lot of people show up or they're like not in your age range, I guess. Best thing that you can do though is try, and volunteering is definitely one of those things that I think will get you out there more. So I have been looking into that. That's been, yeah. If y'all are looking for places to go or just to get out there more, volunteering is definitely a great one, because they mix a lot of people and you'll meet a lot of new people. And when you're volunteering, those volunteer works might require you to talk to a lot of different people, which is only gonna help like you not be so socially awkward. This is such a good one. It's shifting your mindset. I feel like this is where it gets a lot of people. The mindset, it's all up here. It all starts up here. Because if you really think about it, what's the number one thing that stops you from doing anything? Your mind, right? Your mind stops you from doing anything that you've ever wanted to do. Like me, for example, I thought about doing volley, I don't know how to say it correctly, but I thought about doing volleyball and I never ended up doing it because I didn't believe that I could be good. All up here, okay? I didn't believe that because I had started so late, I wanted to join. I think when I really had an interest for it was sophomore year of high school, and I stopped myself because I thought, oh, they're not gonna let me in. Oh, I'm not that good. All these kids have been doing it all their lives. Like, I'm not gonna be that good. It's not gonna be worth it. I'm just gonna embarrass myself. All up here. Shifting your mindset into thinking differently is literally the key to doing anything that involves you to try something new or talk to somebody or literally do anything, okay? If you can shift your mindset into believing that people are not watching you as much as you think, because it's genuinely true. I watched that happen with my mom just today. She was like, oh, I don't want people to think I'm on Instagram that much. And she's not even on Instagram that much, but she's like, I don't want people to see when I'm online on Instagram because I don't want them to be watching me that much, or like thinking that I'm on Instagram too much. And I helped her turn the thing off, because there's a way to turn that off where it doesn't show that you're online. But I helped her turn it off, but I was like, people are not watching you that much. Like, nobody is concerned about how much you're on Instagram. Like, people could care less. I don't even notice how much you're on Instagram, and I live in the same household as you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just getting that into your head that people really don't care what you're doing as much as you might think that they care. But it also being nervous about like doing something, like if I were to try out for volleyball even now, or like join a club for volleyball for beginners, I would be so nervous. But it doesn't mean that you're like an awkward person, you know what I'm saying? It just means that like you care about the stuff that you're doing. So it's like if I were to try out or like to join a club or join anything like that, I would be super nervous to think that the other people, that I'm gonna bring the other people down, or like that the other people probably don't want me there because I'm not gonna be as good as they would want me to be. So it's just like learning not to care is such a big part of it, I feel like, and not caring is literally so hard. I still find myself caring what people think about me who are not even in my life anymore. Finding that way to just not care. It's all about your mindset. It's all about figuring out how to turn your brain into something that is useful in situations where you need it, but not where you're trying to be social, you know? Okay, the next one is to ask questions. Even if you don't like really, even if it doesn't really interest you, it's important to ask questions about other people, because then you'll know more about them and it won't be so awkward. Basically, talk to people. Like, I feel like if you're socially awkward, the first place to start is just to start talking. It's really hard, because it used to be really hard for me too, because like I'm not a big yapper like that. Like, I don't really like to yap, and like I don't really like to talk, because for me, in my mind, I just feel like I'm annoying people. Like, when I talk like too much, I'm just like, oh, I'm annoying telling you. Like, you don't want to listen to this. Like, you have no interest in what I'm talking about right now. Like, that's just what happens in my mind. But honestly, I don't feel like it's ever like that. I've never had anybody, like, even when I ask them openly and honestly, like, I don't know. I still don't yap to people. Like, YouTube is really the only place where I yap. So y'all really get the yappy version of me, and everybody else gets the very, like, not short, but like, I just don't talk that much. Like, I'm not quiet, but I'm just like so non-talkative in person. But YouTube genuinely gets the yappiest version of me. So y'all are very welcome for my yapping, okay? Okay, here's a really good one. Most people will actually not make the first move. So when trying to be more out there and more outgoing and more like, you know what I'm saying? You have to really get used to making the first moves. Even when trying to make friends and stuff like that, most of the time you'll notice that you have to put yourself into the situation with other people, because if you don't, those other people are most likely not gonna talk to you. Not because they're being rude or anything like that, but because they're not gonna make the first move. It's crazy because it even happens like with guys and stuff like that. Like me and my boyfriend, even, this is a great example. Me and my boyfriend, the way that we started talking was I turned around and I started talking to him first. So could you imagine if I did not make that first move and talk to him? We would never be in this situation, and I would probably not even know who he is, which is kind of a crazy thing to think about. But honestly, people are more scared than you think that they are. Even if they bring out like this confidence in them and you feel like they're just so confident in like everything that they do, they're most likely not. A lot of people are actually not as confident as you think they are, even if they but like bring out their most confident self around other people. They're most likely not like that in their head. They're probably overthinking literally everything they just did. But yeah, making the first move is super important. I don't think, well, some people have made the first move for me, which is why like we are friends. But if you're trying to get out there, you are gonna have to make the first move a lot more than you think you're going to make the first move. So yeah, do not want to sit on the floor anymore, so I'm gonna move to my bed. So honestly, wait, hold on. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I had this whole conversation planned out in my head too. Like I was thinking, as I was moving all my stuff in here, I was like moving all my stuff, like my ring light and my camera and stuff like that. I was literally thinking, okay, this is good points, this is good points. Gone as soon as I turn on the camera. Okay, interests. When meeting new people and talking to new people, it's honestly hard to find conversation points if y'all don't have the same interests, or at least some of the same interests. Obviously, you and whoever you're gonna be friends with is not going to like have all the same interests as you. So it's important to realize that obviously like y'all are not always gonna agree on everything, and you're not always gonna think the same and have the same beliefs about everything. So that's fine, but it's easier to find friends when you put yourself in situations that you have interests in. So like when joining clubs and stuff like that, because I have an interest in volleyball or marching band, I would join clubs that have those things, or like you're doing those things while in this club, because it gives me and whoever I'm trying to be friends with or whatever something to talk about. Those first few conversations are always going to be awkward with people because you don't really know what they're about or who they are. So having something that you guys already know you both like will spark other conversations of what you guys both like, and then you'll know more about that person will know more about you, and the conversations will start to flow more easily. So using your interests is a really good one just to start making friends and other stuff like that. Just start talking to people in general, I guess. Here's a really good one that helps with being more of like a yapper, I guess, would be thinking out loud. When you just start saying thoughts that come into your mind, like obviously you don't want to say all of your thoughts because they might not all be the best, but just like if you get nervous, like address it. Be like, sorry, like I get nervous, or like whatever it is, or like I'm kind of nervous in this situation, or like how are you feeling? Cause like I feel a certain way about it. That's gonna help because it'll tell the other person like that they're not perfect either, like that you're not perfect either. Cause obviously nobody's perfect, but sometimes when meeting new people, we can almost forget, and like it can almost make it awkward because you're trying to be the best version of yourself and also they're trying to be the best versions of themselves to impress you, or to, you know, vice versa. Y'all are trying to impress each other and be friends, but like it's hard because you don't know each other yet, so you want to put out the best versions of yourself. But having those kind of inside thoughts is just gonna help the conversation move a lot quicker, or not a lot quicker, but a lot better, because they'll be like, okay, like they're feeling the same way as I am, so we can kind of let down our guard and just be like honest. So that's gonna gonna help, I feel like, a lot. I know I've done that a couple times where it's just like, this makes me so nervous, and then it's like we start talking and it's just the conversation flows really well because they know that I'm not perfect and I know that they're not perfect. It helps smooth things over, I feel like, a lot more easily. Honestly though, guys, it all starts in your mind. I swear the mind is gonna be your biggest enemy when it comes to not being so socially awkward or to have that just do it kind of attitude. It's all in your mind. If I could go back my 4 years and just start all over again, I know that there would be a lot more things that I wish that I would have just done, and I would hate for other people to have the same regrets that I had do, or just to have regrets in general, because you have to think you'll never be this age again. Like, this is it. I will never be 18 again, you know what I'm saying? So knowing that now, I just feel like I want to put myself out there so much more. Like, I've been looking into groups, looking into socials, like just anything I can do to get me out and get me out of my comfort zone and just go explore new things and go do new things. I am doing it. It's so important to just take your life in both of your hands and just do whatever you want to do. It's so important. Like, you'll never get those times back. You'll never have the same crush again if you never ask them out. You never will have known if you two could have been best friends if you never talked to them. You never know what could happen if you don't do the things that you're thinking. So just do it. The moral of the story is, Nike, just do it, okay? Because I swear, it's hard. It really is. And I understand like the struggles, because I notice myself still slipping into those patterns of, I don't know, like I don't really want to do it, or like whatever it is. But I swear the outcome will be so worth it if you meet lifelong friends, or if you meet your person, you know, like I don't know. It's just so worth it to just do those things and just get out there and live your best life, because this is the only one that you have, dude. Like, just go for it. Anyways, yeah, that's, I feel like, the best advice that I can give you guys. It's up to you if you want to take it and import it into your life, because it is a struggle. It is something so hard, like, to do. It's such a hard thing to do. I know it is. But y'all are great people, and I know that y'all can do it. So just go for it. Just do it. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this little advice, I guess, that I can give to you guys. Honestly, take everything that you guys need, like, from this video and just apply it, because you never know what could happen. You never know what might end up happening in your life. So it's better to just do it and to get over your fear, because I promise you'll feel so much better after. It's literally exactly like going on a roller coaster. That nervousness that you first have, and then you do it and you have a great time and everything is perfect. That's the mindset I want you guys to take everything with, okay? I know it's hard. I do it. I still struggle with it to this day, but the more that you do apply it, the more that it will probably get easier. I'm still in the early stages of applying it too, so I'm in the same boat you guys are in if y'all clicked on this video. But yeah, I will see you all in the next video. I love each and every one of you so much. I love you guys. I already said that. Bye.